Hey, today I'm going to be doing a review on one of my favourite interior designers, which is Studio McGee. G'day, I'm Aussie Tobes, bold Australian interior designer. If you like the content, please hit the notification bell, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you're not, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so like I said before, I'm going to be talking about Studio McGee and their style. And I'll be talking about the pros and also the cons. And this is my very fair review of how I view their style. So we'll start with the pros. So I think one of my favorite things about Studio McGee is it's such a beautiful aesthetic. If you walked into any of their rooms, you'd just be blown away. And I think that's credit to Shay. She does a very good job. And I think her team of designers do a very good job, and so do the stylists. So hats off to all of them. And that goes to my next point. I think the attention to detail is fantastic. I don't think there's anything that they miss. They don't miss a beat. And so I think that's a really, really good positive for Studio McGee. And I love their style, the classic modern rustic, I think that's what they call it. It's just lovely. It's beautiful. They've done such a good job. Or Shay, she's the founder of Studio McGee with her husband Sid. I think they've done a fantastic job. So credit to them. They've found their own little niche in the market. I also think they've got really good innovative solutions. You'll see how some of the innovative solutions occur on their Netflix show Dream House or Dream Home. I don't really watch a lot of Netflix, but it's a brilliant show that they've got there, and Shay discusses how she solves some of the problems in people's homes. I love it. I think it's fantastic. And that brings me on to my next point, which is transparency. They're very, very transparent about how they go about their design process, and they actually genuinely want you as the audience member to have the same experience. They want you to do the same thing as them. However, now we're going to go on to their cons, or areas of improvement, I should say. One of the biggest things I find interesting about Studio McGee is it's got a high-end focus. Now, whilst you can go and buy their products from Target and also off their website, it has got a very high-end focus. So affordability can be a bit difficult for people. And that's just a thing. That's just interior design in general. Some things are going to be more expensive than others. So second area for improvement or con would be it's very trend driven. There are a couple of things that they have put in some of their rooms which have already dated. Don't get me wrong, all trends go in and out, but I've seen some money, sorry, I'm going to say it, I've seen some money that's been wasted, and unfortunately those things have gone out of style they're no longer trendy, and they didn't last very long as a trend, and I'm a bit disappointed. Particularly if you're doing a classic modern rustic. To me, that's a very transitional style, if you want to call it that. And so, yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. I think also if you're trying to save money as well, I think there's a limited DIY. Maybe that could be a focus that they put in any future seasons of their TV show on Netflix. Maybe put one or two little DIY projects in. I'm personally not a DIY person. I don't really like DIY myself, but I could see there's some people who would appreciate DIY, probably because they're on a budget, and that's a fair one. My next area of improvement, or another con, would probably be the color. The color palette is amazing. They have done a really, really good job. However, they stay very, very safe and in the neutral. I would have thought by now, because Studio McGee's been around for a while, they would start venturing into more, their style would start venturing to more vibrant colors, particularly wall colors. And I think, yes, I'm a color person, so I can easily go from color into neutrals. That's a very easy step for me. But they've gone the other way. They've gone from neutrals into color. Yes, they have had some colors in the past, but there are more colors than, navy or green or black or charcoal or grey or marigold, which is their color at the moment, that they've got in one of their houses. They're going on about this marigold, and Yeah, come on, guys. By now your style should have started to, you should start being able to do those color rooms by now. You should, and people be like, oh, you're so critical. I'm like, no, that's just how interior design evolves. You can't always just stay in the neutral forever. It doesn't work like that. And for myself, I can't stay in the color forever. Color's my thing, but I still have to create neutral rooms. And that's the versatility of how you grow as an interior designer. You have to become more versatile. Um, and then just my last point, and this is no criticism of them. This is just with their style, their products, just the availability of their products. Some of their products aren't so much aren't readily available. Anyway, that's my critique on Studio McGee. Overall, I do like them, but I have given you guys some areas of improvement or cons of Studio McGee. I would like to know what your thoughts are. So in the comment section below, please write down your comments and